With me way back then, girl, how about now? Cause I'm up right now. He's up right now.
Okay, you see the thumbnail. We back at it. Mock Draft 5.0. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. And if you don't celebrate Easter, hello, how you doing? Good Sunday to you. Good Sunday to you. But without further ado, this is another mock draft. And I'm just thinking about everything that's gone on the past few days. I've been fighting the good fight for Michael Penix. Fighting the good fight with a lot of people in the comments down below from the other video, and also on social media, fighting the good fight for Michael Penix. But listen, it is what it is. I understand everybody has their own opinion, just like I do. And again, we fight for our own arguments. It is what it is. I respect your opinion. Please respect mine at the end of the day. But one more thing, if you're a New York Giants fan and this is your first time on this channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If this is not your first time on this channel and you are a New York Giants fan, shame on you for not subscribing. Shame on you, but guess what? You can fix that by hitting that like and subscribe right now. But without further ado, let's get right into this mock draft 5.0. Okay, NFL Mock Draft Simulator, or the NFL Mock Draft Database Simulator is what we're going to be using this time around. Select the New York Giants. 7 rounds. Fast, because we don't like it slow. Pause. Into the draft room. Let's see what's going on. All right. Let's get it started. All right, so already 3 trade offers. 3 trade offers. Let's see what we're going to do here. No way I'm going all the way to 98. I don't care if that they're giving me next year's first, but no. I'm going to reject it. All right, pick 8, 74, and 97. That's actually pretty tempting. That's pretty tempting. Let's see what else is on the board, though. And then we got, okay. Let's see who's available, though. Okay, Marvin Harrison is on the board. Jaden Daniels is on the board. I like the way this thing is cooking up already. Dallas Turner, Joe Alt, Brock Bowers, Quinyon Mitchell. Okay. This is a little bit hard. You know why? Because, again, I'm moving 1 spot, right? So I'm going to reject that one. We're talking, 2 spots. And I pick up another 3rd. But Marvin Harrison is on the board. Marvin Harrison is on the board, and I have the Tennessee Titans in between me and Atlanta. Atlanta most likely is coming up to draft a quarterback, so that's Jaden Daniels. Tennessee could go offensive tackle. Jaden Daniels is on the board. Now, Marvin Harrison and Jaden Daniels might be one of the hardest, I guess, 2 players to pick from. But at the end of the day, if something happens like this, quarterback trumps everything. Quarterback will trump everything. Let me go ahead and get Jaden Daniels right here, right now. And let's see what happened while we're waiting for our pick. Because, we're going all the way to 47. So, there we go. Let's close this down for a second. Let's see what happened after us just a little bit. So, right after us, Tennessee went Fuaga. HL took Jared Verse. So, just look. And then Marvin Harrison went all the way at 10. So, already the mock draft is acting very, very strange. Very, very strange. Let's get back to where we are. Pick 47. We do have some, we do have some trade offers. Michael Penix is on the board still. Again, I don't believe that'll happen. Troy Franklin, Zach Frazier, Tyler Nubin. We got Kingsley tackle from BYU on the board. Edrin Cooper is on board. Braden Fisk is on the board. Okay. All right, so let's see what some of these trades are. What some of these offers are, actually. Let's see what some of these offers are. Okay, we got Miami. We got 5 trade offers. We got Miami. It's not good enough, Miami. I don't want to go back that far. I appreciate the 2nd and the 3rd round next year, but I'm going to hold off just to see what else I have. So we have the Chargers giving us, 2 picks back. You got the swap. You're moving back 5 spots. That's not a bad deal. I'm gonna reject the Dolphins for sure. Rams, I can think about that. The Saints, no, I can't go back that far. I need my second round pick. You see, I'm the Giants. Reject that one. Okay, let's see. We got 2 more offers to look at. And then look at the Bears. They want to give up 2 2s next year, a 4, a 6. No, hold on. 2 2s, a 4, and 2 6s next year. I need something this year. I need something this year's draft. I need that right away. I need that. Okay, then we got the Jaguars. Next year's second from the Bears. Then their 3rd and 4th, 7th. Wow. That is a boatload of picks when you think about it. That's 2 2s next year. You get a 3 and a 4. Let's see who's on the board again. All right, we already got our quarterback in Jayden Daniels. We have Troy Franklin here. Our next pick is not until pick 70. We need a cornerback. We need D-line help. We need a safety. We need a wide receiver. And I'm just looking here like, okay, I'm not picking again till 70. And what are they offering again? I pick up you know what? I'm only moving back 5 spots. I'll take this deal from the Rams for the extra picks, for 2 extra picks this year. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. All right, and we moving 5 spots. Here come the Dolphins again with their stuff. They wanted me to move back 3 spots, and then I pick up two picks next year. Let's see what the other one is. We have the Ravens going all the way back to 93. Nope, no thank you. And no, that's a no deal for them. And then that's a no deal. Yeah, no deal for the Dolphins either. I already have my quarterback. I don't need that much draft capital for 2025. So I'm going to go ahead and reject this one too and see who's on the board for me to get. So again, I'm picking at 52. I already have Jayden Daniels, right? I already picked up Jayden Daniels. I do see Xavier Leggett on the board still at 49. That's good value, I think, for what we need in this wide receiver room, even though Braden Fisk is sitting right there. Tyler Nubin is sitting right there. Edgerrin Cooper is sitting right there. I want the wide receiver. I want to add this guy to the room because he is one of those 50-50 type guys. Fast, strong, athletic. Go up and get the ball type. Be nice to have in the NFC East. I'm going to go ahead with Xavier Leggett here. I'm going to go ahead and take Xavier Leggett. And remember, I did pick up an extra pick. Okay, so now we're at pick 70 for trade offers. You know what? I'm a GM. I got to pick up the phone to listen to what people are offering. Here we go with the Ravens again. Steady trying to give up that 3rd rounder. They'll give me 2 more picks, a 6 and a 7. The next year's 5th. I don't know if I like that right now. Steelers want me to move back 14 spots, but they're also going to give me a 4 and a 6 this year. That's, you know what, I'll see who's on the board first. I do like the additional 4th rounder. Okay, and then we got San Fran. Again, I'm not entertaining a bunch of picks next year. I already got my quarterback. I don't need to move up. So I'm not going to entertain that one. And then we have pick 1. I don't like that. So first off, I don't like this Bills trade, so they're a little disrespectful. 3 and 93, I don't want to move back that far. I'm going to reject that one. The Steelers with the extra 4th rounder, maybe. And then, yeah, I need my stuff today. It's my money and I need it now. So I don't want no picks for next year. So let's go ahead and reject that right now. And then let's see who's on the board before I make any kind of deal with the Steelers. So TJ Tampa still on the board at pick 70. Like, this is almost a no-brainer. Cornerback is definitely a need for the New York Giants. I don't understand why TJ Tampa is falling back that far. Look at Kalen Bullock is still there. If TJ Tampa wasn't there, most likely Kalen Bullock will be the pick because we need that safety help as well. Then Blake Corum, Jeremiah Trotter. We got, okay, it's still a couple players here, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take the cornerback here because I like TJ Tampa. Kind of like the same mold of Deonte Banks, a taller, more physical type of corner, bigger corner. I'm going to go ahead with TJ Tampa right here. I like the way this thing is shaping out so far. I like the way it's shaping out. And for all the people, they going crazy with these videos about me and Penix. You saw me take Jaden Daniels early because he was there. It's not like I'm just on Penix. Pause. I need a better quarterback in this situation for the New York Giants. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so now we have pick number 83. We got that in the trade. Detroit Lions. They trying to get me picks for next year. I can't keep. I don't know how many times I got to tell people I need my money and I need it now. I need picks this year. You're not helping me with these picks next year. I'm trying to fix the Giants as soon as possible. The Cardinals are offering, I got to move back 7 spots, but also pick up a 5th rounder. Let's see who's available right now. Pick 138. That could be a future running back. That could be a future, edge to add to this rotation. The D lineman, offensive lineman too. So let's go ahead and see who's available first before I make any kind of brash decisions. Trey Benson is still on the board. The New York Giants do need to add another running back. We have the smaller running back with Singletary, Corbin, Brightwell, Gray. Those guys are pretty much going to be fighting for the same spot if we draft a running back. Trey Benson is a bigger back, not necessarily a home run hitter, but can go ahead and take care of business. I like Trey Benson here. Again, this is pick 83, an additional pick that we picked up in the trade. So I'm heavy consideration for Trey Benson right here. Kalen Bullock is still on the board. Versatile safety. Can give you a little bit of a nickel as well. He's not the biggest guy, not the biggest thumper, but he acts like he's a thumper. He doesn't shy away from contact. I like Kalen Bullock a lot. And Blake Corum, I think I can find some running backs later. Blake Corum being here fills a need and also is in that kind of BPA category. Let's see what defensive lineman fell. We do have an edge in Adisa Isaac. Jonah Ellis, I like him a lot. But there's some guys I think that I can get a little bit later. Braylon Allen, you see, is still there. Jalen Wright, still there. Blake Fisher, still there. I'm taking Kalen Bullock here. I'm taking the safety. I understand we have Dane Belton. We have Jason Pinnock. We have Javarius Owens. We just picked up Mills. I understand all that. But this is a young guy that's different from all those guys that we have right now. We got a true center fielder here with Kalen Bullock that's also tough enough, maybe need to gain a little bit of weight, but tough enough to support the run. I'm taking Kalen Bullock here. I'm going to take Kalen Bullock right here. Now, I'm just thinking about it. I already picked up, look at Devontae Walker still. No, I'm going Kalen Bullock. Kalen Bullock is going to be the pick. And now we're drifting into these later rounds. Now, this is where I'm going to most likely be looking for that running back. It's day 3, first pick. Let's see what's going on now. Already, you see the trade offers. 6 trade offers. There's 6 trade offers here. Minnesota Vikings, I move back 1 spot and I pick up a 6. That's not a bad deal. Let's see what else is here, though. Again, a good GM always picks up the phone. Okay, moving back to 155 is not an option for me right now. There's a lot of value right now. I'm going to reject that offer from the Rams. We did business a little bit earlier. Now, let's go again. See who else is out here. The 49ers moving back. I don't know if I want to move back 17 spots. 17 spots, but pick up a 2-6. I don't know about that. Plus, I already got one offer that seems a little bit better than that. All right, we got 14 spots in the 6. For sure not dealing with Detroit. That deal is awful. Let's see who's available. Actually, let's run through. Let's get rid of some of these. No, that's not going to work. I like 111 and they always try to give you something for next year, but I'm only moving back 3 spots. You know what? Actually, let's see who's available first before I move back 1 spot. Let's see who's available, because there might be somebody that just staring. Isaac is still there. Wow. Again, we want to add somebody to this rotation and with the edge. We have Kayvon Thibodeau. We have Brian Burns now. We have Azeez Ojulari, but Ojulari is on his last year with us, and depending on what happens, he's going to be a free agent. I need to build this rotation up with some more younger players. Jonah Ellis is here too. You know what? Because I like Jonah Ellis and I like Adisa Isaac, I'm going to go ahead and take that trade. So let's go back to offers. Who was? I'm going to reject the Jets. I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to take this one from the Vikings, move back one spot, and pick up an extra 6. I'm going to accept that, and let's see who we got. Listen, 34. No, I'm not moving back that far. Reject. Reject. Definitely not doing any business with the Eagles. Get out of here. And then, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, no, reject. I want my pick now. Isaac is still on the board. I'm taking Isaac here. We need that rotate. I'm taking Isaac here. Let's see who else is here. Dorless is here. He's marked as an edge, as a guy that could play some 3 technique. We do need to beef up the defensive line a little bit. But I like Riley a lot. Yeah, I like Riley a lot already. So I'm gonna go with Adisa Isaac here. You know, add to that rotation of edge rushers. All right, so we got to wait a little bit for this next one. All right, pick 166. 181, not moving out of the 5th round, that's for sure. We're going to reject that one. Dallas, no. Buffalo, no. No. Okay, so we got our pick 166. Oof. Now look at this. Look how on this Easter Sunday the Lord works in mysterious ways. Look at who's first on the board. Defensive lineman. Defensive lineman out of Alabama, Roll Tide. You already know what it is over here. Oof. We did not address the running back spot. That is true. I forgot just that fast. Just that fast. Garindo was here. Actually, let's see what some of the running backs that are left here. Let's look at these running backs and see who's available. Garindo, Dylan Johnson is still out there. Okay, I like Dylan Johnson. Garindo's cool, speedy guy, home run hitter, bigger back, 220 pounds, about 6'1", almost 6'2". But just sitting here like, man, Justin staring right there. And we already got the other cornerback. We did not address the safety. Oh, yeah, we did address safety. So I'm going with the defensive lineman here. I'm going with the defensive lineman. Yeah, I'm going D-line. I'm going Justin from Alabama. Igboibe. Don't sue me if I pronounce that name wrong. Okay, pick 177. I'm just going to keep my picks from now on, man. I'm not doing any, like, Philly, I'm not doing business with you. Reject. Sorry. Okay, let's see who's available here. Aeneas Smith. Josh Newton, another cornerback. I like what I'm seeing right now. Oh, there goes the interior offensive lineman. Curtis Jacobs is here. For those, I'm a fan of Curtis Jacobs. And actually, Curtis Jacobs is a fan of the New York Giants. He was at the East-West Shrine Bowl. I forget, he was talking to Kafka. Not Kafka. No, he was talking to Kafka. And they talked about how much, he liked the Giants. He's a fan of Brandon Jacobs, this, that, and the third. But also, the kid can play. We know about these Penn State middle linebackers. They're usually very athletic, and they're well coached. I like Curtis Jacobs. He's a sideline guy, but also he gives you that special team need that you need right now, right away. So I'm going to go ahead with Curtis Jacobs here. All right. And then we got pick 183, and I believe we have 186 too still. Dallas, stop. The Falcons, no thanks. Actually, next year's 5th, next year's 7th. That's just a whole lot of nothing right there. It seems like a lot, but it's a whole lot of nothing. Reject that. I'm going to go ahead and see who's available. At this point in time, for me, it's best player available. People like to say, you go into the draft, you do best player available, the whole draft. Best player available. No, that's for good teams. New York Giants are not quite good yet. We need to still take position into consideration in these drafts, especially early on in the first 2 days of the draft. Actually, the first 4 rounds, position plays a very important part. When you get into the 5th, 6th, and 7th, you can start going that BPA stuff. unless there's just some steals out there. But yeah, which is also a BPA situation. Jaheim Bell, Eric All, Jalen Simpson. Okay, and I did not pick up a running back yet. I like Josh Newton as another corner, but that's going back too many times. Bortolini was a super athletic center from Wisconsin. I'm going with Jaheim Bell here. I need a receiving type of tight end to add to this room. Maybe he makes a team, maybe he doesn't. Not all these draft picks are necessarily going to make the 53. Right now, we need somebody that's like Jaheim Bell, a catcher of the ball when it comes to a tight end. So I'm gonna go ahead with Jaheim Bell in this pick right here. And this must be that extra pick that we received. I'm not gonna take a trade offer here. Let's see who's left here. Now the interior guard, the guard's been staring at me the whole time. And I know we just picked up a lot of free agent offensive linemen, but when I'm sitting in this situation, the chance to add another young body that could learn from the guys that we have now is something I would consider. We're at 196. I do see a guy that I like here, Dwight McGlothern out of Arkansas. Nice corner there. Guy that fell. Dylan Johnson is still. I'm taking Dylan Johnson here, even with the injury history. I'm taking Dylan Johnson because he's probably the most versatile running back left out of this bunch. Can catch the ball, can run the ball. Again, he put it all out on the line for his team. Just couldn't do it in the championship. So I'm taking Dylan Johnson here. That's our running back to add to that room. No, that's it. Okay, so here we have it. Here's the breakdown of the draft. Look what we're doing. Look at this. Jaden Daniels, you get an A. Xavier Lake, A+. TJ Tampa, A+. Kalen Bullock, A. You see what we're doing here? We are building a team. Look at this. Oh, everything's an A almost except for Jaheim Bell. Look at the A+. This is a fantastic draft. A fantastic draft. I'm going to scroll back up and then scroll back down so you guys can get the full effect again. Fantastic. You got your quarterback, you got your wide receiver, you got your cornerback, and you got your safety in the first 4 picks. And then you double that up with Adisa Isaac. It's no way he's lasting that long. I mean, again, this is the mock draft simulator, and sometimes these simulators are full of you know what. And in this case, this is a lovely draft, but how realistic this draft is, not very realistic at all. So I want to thank everybody for vibing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And for one Giants fan to another, this is Big Dash Knows, Big Blue Nation. Let's go.